Karoline Leavitt is under fire for making a jaw-dropping claim about U.S. actions during negotiations with Iran. White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt faced fierce backlash after making a jaw-dropping claim about U.S. actions during negotiations with Iran, Wonderwall.com can reveal. Her remarks come as tensions tied to the ongoing Iran conflict continue to escalate, with U.S. involvement stretching for weeks and casualties mounting. Some of the previous Iranian leaders are now no longer on planet Earth because they lied to the United States and they strung us along in negotiations. And that was unacceptable to the president, which is why many of the previous leaders were killed, Leavitt said during a press briefing. The statement quickly went viral, with critics accusing her of openly suggesting that Donald Trump approved deadly consequences for failed diplomacy. Users on X were quick to condemn the remarks, with many calling them insane and dangerous. Absolute insanity. Karoline Leavitt is saying that Trump had Iranian leaders killed during negotiations because he didn't like how they were negotiating. Even the craziest of dictators don't say that S out loud, one user wrote. Another added, insane thing to say out loud and on the record. Others expressed concern about how the comments reflect on the U.S. globally. America's reputation is getting lower and lower into the gutter, one critic said, while another questioned, wait, what? They were killed in the middle of negotiations because they were stringing us along? What the F country is this? And what century? Several users also took issue with Leavitt's delivery, pointing to what they described as a casual or unsettling tone. And she says it with a smile, one person wrote. This is sick and twisted. She is laughing and smiling while saying this, another added. A third person chimed in, no longer on planet Earth is such a bizarre euphemism for assassination that it sounds like she's describing an alien abduction program. Karoline Leavitt said Iran's public rejection of a U.S. proposal differs from private communications, claiming what is said publicly is, of course, much different than what's being communicated to us privately. She added Tehran is increasingly eager and more reasonable behind the scenes, insisting talks are ongoing and going well, despite Iran's claims they are stalled. Leavitt also made it clear that the U.S. is prepared to act if Iran does not follow through on private commitments. If they are not, the president has laid out the military consequences that the Iranian regime will see if they don't hold true to the words that we are hearing privately behind the scenes, she said. She added that U.S. operations are ramping up, describing more intense targeted strikes with devastating combat power as efforts continue according to plan.